Not so long ago, vacuum cleaners were definitely a luxury thing in India, but the pandemic changed it all for all of us. Now, we are used to using Dysons or other vacuum cleaners at our home, but they were limited to retrieval of dust, pet hair and other things. Dyson is finally changing all of that today. Let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Ankit Jain, MD Dyson India, and see what is Dyson bringing for all of us. Hey, thanks for joining us, Ankit. If you can tell our viewers why we are here today.
We are here to launch Dyson India's and Dyson Worldwide's first wet and dry vacuum. It's called the V12S Detect Slim Submarine. It's a long name, but the vacuum does even better.
So, why exactly Submarine? Why do you call it? I think there's a lot of water involved in it, right?
There is a lot of water involved. Actually, not so much, only 300 milliliters.
That's brilliant. And how do you think this 300 ml water is sufficient for Indian cleaning?
Well, 300 ml of water can do about 1200 square feet, which is pretty much half the size of a house in NCR.
Of course.
Versus a bucket which takes about 20 liters of water and needs about 3 refills. We can get done in about 600.
So that's conserving again.
It is a very, very sustainable way to clean better.
And absolutely not just for the eyes clean, right?
Not at all. I mean, we will get a barefoot clean with this. We will definitely be able to pick up more. There'll be very little smudges, and more importantly, it's less effort.
Absolutely. So I was going through all the demos that you gave us, like the coffee and the curd and the mix of coffee and curd for some reason. What else can it clear for you guys?
It can do spills, it can do complete mopping in the house. So pretty much anything that we try to clear up with a mop, this does it and does it better.
So I'm used to, Dyson cleaning my home, my pet hair and all. Can it do that?
Well, the dry vacuum will stay. In addition to the dry vacuum, it's built on the V12 platform and hence the long name. We still recommend to dry vacuum the house before we wet vacuum it.
Got it.
But it will pick up any leftover debris, if at all, although Dyson doesn't leave much.
There's also, you have improved the piezo sensor, the lasers are better now. How does that help now?
I think it illuminates better.
Okay.
Really, if you look at the new laser, it's brighter, we can see more, but really the DLS option is really good. So even if you're not looking, even if the laser's not on, DLS works like a dream. Every time it detects extra dust,
it just powers up.
It just powers up.
Okay. What all attachments would this be able to take?
So this has all the attachments of the previous V12.
Okay.
Right. We've taken off the carpet cleaner because the hair screw tool can do a decent enough job, but we've added the Submarine.
Okay. According to my understanding, the Submarine as attachment cannot work with the previous devices, if I'm not wrong, because it's a different mechanism that how it works, right? So what exactly is different that it cannot be attached to the previous device?
I think the biggest change on this one is it stops the vacuum's suction, right? But it still powers the tool. So the tool has a motor. It runs at about 3500 RPM. The machine's motor can run at about 125,000 RPM. So the biggest change is that it stops the suction but still powers through.
Okay. So it knows automatically it's picking up water, it's picking up dust, and that's why there has to be a different mechanism to it and different machine. You can't plug it back.
The moment you plug in the Submarine attachment, the machine knows that it's a Submarine attachment. It changes the mode on its own. So it's a very, very intelligent machine.
How often would you need to fill up the water or clean the water? Depends.
It depends on how we want to clean. If it's a 1500, 2000 square feet house, then practically it takes 2 passes, right? It also depends on how much area is being covered, because a lot of areas with beds and all on top of it. My experience has been a tank full can get a house done.
Oh, great. Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank
you. Pleasure.
Coming in.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.